Right, because they don't know the judgments of the Most High. Go on. The Most High is just not dealing with them. Most hateful forsaken to the Most High, and unto an unjust king. And the most wicked in all the world. Right, to an unjust king, which means ruler. Right? And your worst so-called ruler today, who is it? Is the Edomite man. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And the Bible says that Esau shall be ruling at the end of the world. So the end of this current society is going to be ruled by these Caucasians. The pastor law is saying what? That, what is it? Selling drugs, you can get 14 years or something like that. But if you're a paedophile and you get caught with kiddie porn, you only get 6 years or 8 years. Or a suspended sentence. So selling drugs is worse than child porn, apparently, according to these Caucasians. That shows you who's ruling over you. Okay? Go on. And now we cannot open our mouths. We have become a shame and reproach to thy servants and to them that worship thee. Right. We can't open our mouths against our enemies. The Bible says what? That thou shalt have no might in thy hand. Okay? Go on. Yet deliver us up not up holy, woolly, for thy name's sake. Okay? So that's the whole reason why the Heavenly Father has not delivered us up to be destroyed. For their name's sake, because he made the covenant with Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. Okay? Neither disannul thou thy covenant. So he hasn't destroyed the covenant with the Israelites. That's why we're still here today. Right, that's why it says in what? Hosea 5 and 15. I shall return to my place till they acknowledge their offense. The Most High has not rejected his people. Okay? He's not rejected his people that the churches try and push, which means now that the heathen nations have a fighting chance. That's how the Most High said, if the stars of heaven can be numbered and the depths of the sea can be measured, then I will cast off the Israelites. The Most High is being sarcastic because the Arab man and the Caucasian man and the rest of your enemies will never be able to take your spot. It doesn't matter how many times the so-called Muslims bow down and pray. They will never be the Most High's people. It doesn't matter how hard the Caucasian fake Jews try and claim that they're the chosen people, they will never be the Most High's people. The Most High's people will only be you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, West Africans. Do you think that that's enough to save you? So that's why they're in the Middle East fighting over your land right now. Them so-called Jews and them Arabs are fighting over Jerusalem, which is our land. Okay? And the Bible proves that because it says in Joel chapter 3, thou hast scattered my people and divided my land. And the land of Israel, get me that scripture, Joel chapter 3. Thou hast scattered my people and divided my land. The land of Israel is divided even unto this day. You got it, yeah? Go on. This is the book of Joel chapter 3, verse 2. Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Right. The heathen nations scattered you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and West Africans among the nations, and they've divided the Most High's land, the land of Israel. Is the land of Israel not divided today by a Gaza Strip? If that doesn't prove the prophecies in the Bible, nothing does. The microchip, which is the mark of the beast, that even the heathen nations know about. Okay? If that doesn't prove the Bible, nothing does. The fake Jews over in the land of Israel today. Revelations 2 and 9 and Revelations 3 and 9. If that doesn't prove the Bible, nothing does. Okay? You cannot, it's impossible to debunk the Bible. That's why the heathens stand down and they stay away. Go on. For we, O Lord, have become less than any nation and be kept under this day in all the world because of our sins. Right. Read it again. Read it slow. For we, O Lord, have become less than any nation. So the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and West Africans have become less than any nation. They become less than the rest of the nations on this planet. Once again, nation is short for nationality, and nationality is an alternative word for race. Okay? So the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and West Africans are now at the bottom of the rest of these heathen nations. Okay? That's the curses that the Most High said. That your enemy shall become the head and you shall become the tail. Okay? The Most High has done that which he said that he would perform. If he didn't follow his laws, go on. For we, O Lord, have become less than any nation and be kept unto this day in all the world because of our sins. Right. So we are under the heathen nations unto this day because of our sins. Sin is transgression of the law. Get me Romans 7 verse 1. Go on, preacher. is there at this time prince or prophet or leader or burnt offering or sacrifice or oblation or incense or place to sacrifice before thee and to find mercy? Nevertheless, in a contrite heart and an humble spirit, let us be accepted. Right, so that's the only way the Most High will even acknowledge you and show mercy. Okay? That's the only way. Give me a Hebrews 5 and 12. For the time you ought to be teachers, you have need that one teach you again. These be the first oracles of the Most High. You need to humble yourself. Okay? Go on, finish that. This is Lamentations, quick precept, Lamentations chapter 3, verse 22. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. Right, and that plays to you Negroes, Spanish, Native Americans, West Africans. It's of the Most High's mercy that we are not consumed. The heathen nations round about us are going into slavery when the world could Jesus Christ come back down. Okay? But apart from that, while that we're still here and Jacob's trouble's not come yet, we need to touch on Jacob's trouble, you know. Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. And they gave me that one out of 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Friends shall fight enemies for the very lack of bread. Give me that one where people are going to be fighting for the very lack of bread and for very thirst of water. It's about to get real one wrong. Go on. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Right. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Go on. God. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Alright? It's the last arse whipping for you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and West Africans, before the Most High sent his son back to save the elect. Go on. But he shall be saved out of it. But the elect of the Israelites shall be saved out of it. The 2/3 of the nation of Israel, we're going to get caught up and get put to death with the rest of the heathen nations that are round about us. Go on. See the book of Matthew, chapter 24, I'll start from 32. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branches get tender and putting forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh. Right. That's a parable of the fig tree. Okay? You see the leaves are tender? You see that summer is nigh. It's a sign of things to come. Go on. When his branches slacken. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. Right. So that when you see these tribulations, know that the time of Jacob's trouble is near, it's even at the door. Okay? Go on. That economic bubble is just fixing to burst. Alright, go on. Okay, I'll jump up a little bit. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Fine. You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Okay, North Korea and America. Okay, rumors of wars. Russia and North Korea going against America, Iran. Okay, see that you be not troubled. That's speaking about the elect, not everybody. For all these things must come to pass. Right. See that you be not troubled, for these things must come to pass. Because the Bible says what? The righteous cannot come lest the wickedness be done away with first. You know that scripture? In Ezra, I think it's 5. But the end is not yet. Right, but the end is not yet. You're going to hear wars and rumors of wars, but the end is not yet. That's why the Bible says what? That the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Because the churches are not teaching the people that. Okay? That's why it's going to hit you like a brick wall. You're going to be in a complete state of consternation, which is distress, confusion. Okay? Go on. So be like a breaking, like a swelling wound, isn't it? So, yeah, it's going to be like a breach, ready to break. But no, finish that first. For nation shall rise against nation. Right, nation shall rise against nation. And it's already been broken down that nation is short for nationality, and nationality is an alternative term for race. So put race there instead of nationality. Let's see what that says. For race shall rise against race. Race shall rise up against another race. So it sounds like race wars are going to start kicking off as well. Go on. And kingdom against kingdom. And kingdom against kingdom. Alright? So one rulership against another rulership. Go on. And there shall be famines and pestilences. And there shall be famines and pestilences. That's like what? The Bible says what? Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Give me that one. I can't wait for Jesus to return.
You go and find out. Go on.
Oh, they sing in the church, the presence of the Lord is here. Yeah, you're going to feel his presence.
Oh, you're going to feel his presence. Believe that. Amos 5 and 18.
See, the book of Amos chapter 5 verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
What? Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. My Jesus. You understand? Give me that Amos 5 and 23 as well. I hate and despise thy feast days and thy music. Take away from me the noise of thy bowls, but I will not hear them. You read it. Go on, slap it.
This is the book of Amos chapter 5 verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy song.
Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs. Okay? When your parents punish you and send you to your room, they don't want to hear no PlayStation or music going off in the freaking room. Because when they come up there, you're going to get beat even worse. Okay? That's the same with you Israelites. The Most High has put you in captivity under your enemies. When he sends his son down, he don't want to be catching no singing-songing. Because when he does that, you're going to get put to death. Okay? The churches are screwing you lot over. Go on.
Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs.
Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs. That's how you know them people down there don't know a damn thing about the Bible. Go on.
This is the book of Amos chapter 5 verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
Right, but give me Romans 10 and 1, because Romans 10 and 1 proves why they do that. They don't know the ways of the Most High. So they do according to their own righteousness, which is satisfactory to them. Give me that. Romans 10 and 1. For they have a zeal according to for the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Go and read that, slap it.
This is the book of Romans chapter 10 verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved.
The Most High was receiving a prayer from Paul that you Negro Hispanics, Native Americans and West Africans should be saved. Go on.
So Paul was only out there for the Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics and Native Americans. His prayer was only unto the Israelites. He wasn't praying for everybody. Okay? For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God. Right. So if I go down there right now, I can, wild stab in the dark, I find black people, or Latinos, Americans, West Africans down there, sing-songing for Jesus Christ on Christmas Day. But they have a zeal according to them for the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Okay, go on. But not according to knowledge, for they being ignorant of God's righteousness.
Right, they're ignorant of the Most High's righteousness. Go on.
And going about to establish their own righteousness.
Fantastic, that's what they do. They go about and establish their own righteousness. Okay? Because they don't want to be reproved and reproved according to the Bible. They don't want to know the laws of the Most High. They want to do things satisfactory to them. And that's supposed to be enough. Do all kind of wickedness, then hit your deathbed, oh, Jesus is Lord, and you float up to the clouds somewhere. Go on.
Have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High.
Right, they've not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. Have you been down there? Have you walked down there? Who's down there making them sing songs? There's a so-called black guy, isn't it? Right. Right, exactly what I'm saying, man. Exactly what I'm saying. What the Most High is saying, yeah, because we're vessels down there, slack it.
This is you didn't make it to the kingdom. This is Matthew.
Don't even push that. Go on.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. And who the world could Jesus Christ answered and said unto them.
Talking about what's happening in Libya.
Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many.
Right. Okay. That's your church pastor.
That's your pastor, Chris. That's your local church pastor. Yeah, you crop those dollars, creep low for them dollars. Okay?
Talk about this, man. Talk about this. It was in the news. This week, man.
I'll jump to 21.
That's more relevant, man.
For there shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no nor ever shall be.
Right, and that's Jacob's trouble. That's like, give me that Ecclesiastes 12:1. He's just reminding you, Jacob's trouble. And then let's get to the part where it talks about friends going to fight as enemies for the very lack of bread. Alright? Oh my gosh, your churches, man. I said, give me a verse, give me Ezekiel chapter 10 verse 13. The punishment of them that deceive them, the punishment of them that deceive shall be the same as them that deceive them. You know what I'm talking about. 10 verse 14 and 14 verse 10. The punishment of the prophet. You know what I'm talking about, innit? No. You got it, yeah? Go on.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 14. I'll start from 8. And I will set my face against that man. Yeah, that man is your church pastor. Yeah, your fake prophets. I will make him a sign and a proverb, and I will cut him off from the midst of my people.
Right, so the Most High is going to make your preachers and your pastors a sign and a proverb when he passes judgment on them. Go on, like Eddie Long. Eddie Long, we're not false preachers. Eddie Long shows is out there popping little boys. Alright? The Most High made a sign and a proverb of him. People call him Eddie Longstrokes.
Now it's Eddie Long gone because he's dead and gone. The AIDS got him caught up, man. Caught up to his car. And ye shall know that I am the Lord, and if the prophet be deceived when he hath spoken in vain, I the Lord have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel.
That's not the one I was after. Go.
Okay. So the Heavenly Father has deceived the prophet. That's why he can't break down to you the scriptures and it's fully